The more complicated that I keep my trading is the more I lose. And the more simple that I keep my trading is the more I win. So I'm going to show you guys my middle week trading breakdown Monday and Tuesday. I'll be doing this every single day. So make sure you subscribe so you're going to be learning. So this is the first trade that I took. When I came in the market, I saw that price was trending up. You are going to see if I put on my trend line, you are going to see that the trend is trending up. Then I waited for a pullback because I don't used to trade on a push phase. I used to allow price to do a push phase, then do a pullback. Then doing the pullback is when I'm going to be looking for entry. Then you guys go to see that during the pullback, you are going to notice earlier that price was insisting to break, which is this support area. Then I took this trade, and this is the first trade that I took this week. You guys know how I used to make my entry. I don't used to do instant execution. I used to put a buy stop above the candle. And I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio on this trade that I took. Let's see how price played out. Price has triggered me already. If you look at price, you are going to see that it has already gone for 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio. And anytime that price go for 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio, I used to take my trade to break even. So in that case, this is a break even trade. This is the second trade that I took on Monday. This is still Monday. I saw that price was trending down because I have to first find where the trend is going, where the price is pushing right now. Then looking at the chart, I saw that price is trending down. Then since I knew that the trend is down, I have to wait for a pullback and wait for a resistance that price is insisting to break. Then I saw that price was insisting to break this resistance area. Then I saw this shooting star. What I did is I put a sell stop below the shooting star. So if the next candle is going to continue bearish, it's going to trigger me. So this is my second trade of the week. And I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So let's see what price played out. Price has triggered me. This was a loss. This is the third trade. So what I used to do is I make sure that I keep on repeating everything that I did on the last trade, because trading is about consistency, but the result is going to be coming different. But my work as a trader is for me to be consistent, to be doing everything that I'm doing, not minding the results. So this is the third trade that I took this week. First of all, I found that price is trending up. You guys go to see if you put on your trend line. I'm not using trend line, but I'm just using this trend line to show you guys where the market is pushing. So you guys go to see by yourself very clear where the market is pushing. So since I found that the trend is up, so I have to find a pullback and an area that price is insisting to break. Keep on repeating what I was doing, not minding the results. You guys know how I used to make my entry, not instant execution. So I put a buy stop above this candle. Then I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. The third trade was also a stop loss. So now I'm having one break even and two loss. I kept on keeping my calm. So in that case, let us keep on going. And this is the last trade that I took on Monday. So let me show you guys the reason why I took it. First of all, I have to find where the price is pushing. Then if you look at price, you are going to see that there is a support area that price broke, and breakouts of a support area used to indicate bearish in the market. Then since price broke out the support area, then we had this push phase. Then after a push phase, you are going to find a pullback. Then after a pullback, I'm going to find an area that price is insisting to break, which is going to indicate to me that price is about to go, that price is about to do a continuation. You guys going to see a resistance area that price was insisting to break. So I put a sell stop. Consistent, keep on repeating what I was doing. I put a sell stop below the candle, and I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So let's see what price played out. So this is the last trade that I took on month, and I recovered my losses because I was already having two losses. So this trade recovered everything. On Monday was a break even for me. So in that case, let us go to Tuesday trade. Hope that you are following how I used to make my entries. If you are a beginner trader, I know that you are going to be having this mindset of once you know how to trade, it's going to be very hard for you to have losses in the market. But losses is a normal thing that you are going to be having. But you are going to have this confidence that even though you have a loss, that you are going to make it back. That is the mindset of profitable traders. And what makes you profitable is for you to be having a very good technical and for you to be having a very good plan, knowledge, all those things. But that is not what I'm here to discuss on this video. But subscribe, because on the further videos, I'm going to make videos of how to do all those things and to explain even more my strategy. So you are going to be learning. So this is on Tuesday, and this is the first trade that I took on Tuesday. So first of all, you guys know what I used to find first and what I used to find second. So first of all, I have to find where the market is pushing right now, because what I used to focus on is what is the market doing when I'm in the market. So if you zoom in the chart, you are going to see resistance area that price broke. And breakouts of a resistance area used to indicate bullish in the market. You are going to see this tiny resistance area. I started looking for bullish in the market. Then since I'm looking for a bullish, I have to wait for a pullback to form, because I'm not going to be trading on a push phase. You guys going to see we have this push phase, and after a push phase we have a pullback. Then doing the pullback is when I used to look for my entry. Then during the pullback, I found a support area that price was insisting to break. I saw this hammer candle. Then what I did is I placed a buy stop above the hammer candle. So if the next candle is going to continue bullish, that means that it's going to trigger me, because I believe so much that hammer candle used to indicate bullish in the market. And I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So let's see how it played out. I've already been triggered. Let us continue going. This is the second trade I took on Tuesday. So looking at price, you are going to see that there's a support area here that price broke. And breakout of a support area used to indicate bearish move in the market. What I did is I have to wait for a pullback. Then price did a push phase. After a push phase, I waited for this pullback. Then during this pullback, I noticed a resistance area that price is insisting to break to this trade. So you guys can see how simple that I'm keeping my trading. That's the reason why when I started this video, I told you guys the more simple that I keep my trading is the more I win. The more complicated that I keep my trading is the more I lose. Let's see how it played out. Take profit. I'm having two win. Let's continue going. I'm having 4 hour and I'm up 4 hour. So this is the last trade that I took on Tuesday. So let me show you guys the reason why I took it. Looking at price, you guys going to see that price has been breaking resistance areas, which is sign of bullish in the market. And you guys know anytime that I see that price is breaking resistance areas, what I used to look for is I used to look for a bullish move. You guys know I have to wait for a pullback. Then price did a pullback, and after a pullback, I'm going to be anticipating a push phase. So in that case, if you zoom in the chart, you are going to see there's area that price is insisting to break. So I found this support area that price was insisting to break. Then I set a buy stop above the candle. You guys know how I used to do it. I don't used to make instant execution because I believe so much that if I make instant execution, sometimes price is going to, the next candle is going to start forming and start going direct to your stop loss. But if I place a buy stop or a sell stop, then if the candle continue on my direction, that means that I'm going to be triggered. And I was going for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So in that case, let's see how price played out. If you zoom in the chart, you are going to see that this bearish candle triggered me in, then continue forming bearish candle. So this is part of trading. So the last trade that I took on Tuesday was a loss. So in that case, let us do the calculation of what we did this middle week. And I'm also going to paste the results of this middle week, my MT5. So you guys are going to see it on MT5. So looking at my chart, the first trade was a break even. The second trade was a loss. The third trade was a loss, which is minus 2%. Then the fourth trade was a win, which is plus 2%. That means that that was a break even. And on Tuesday, the first trade was a win, which is plus 2%. Then the second trade was a win, which was plus 4%. And the last trade was a loss. That means that I'm up 3R the middle week. So in that case, I have a Telegram channel where I used to post knowledgeable videos every day. I do it every day. I used to post knowledgeable videos every day. So if you want to join this Telegram channel, it's for free. Click the link in the description for you to join this Telegram channel. Then I'm also going to paste my Telegram handle if you have any question that you want to ask me. Then for you to contact me on that Telegram handle. So in that case, make sure that you subscribe because I'm going to be doing this every day.